Hello. It is I. Once again. Unfortunately. Yes, hello. See, I wanted to fucking stream like a little earlier, not like the day before I leave, but you know. I wanted to get in one more for the road, as it were. So, you know, here we are. Once again. Yes. Getting in one little stream here before I leave. Oh, the weekend? Will not be any free food on the weekend. Unfortunately. Unless someone pays for my meal, I guess, which I highly doubt that. I don't know why anyone would do that. But yes. I didn't really quite know what to do, so I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I said I did want to see more of the routes and stuff. We'll probably like our last little thing on it, right? Because I feel like after this, if there's anything left, I might just like go and just play it for myself, you know? Just play with myself. But yeah, this fucking game was great. Love Slay the Princess. Love it was great. Love that I kind of like, again, I knew it was wacky, but I didn't know anything about the wackiness. I just knew it was wacky. Or anything particularly specific I knew about it, I just kind of forgot. Which, you know, thank God, because I retain information about the video games quite well sometimes. I'm kind of glad maybe I didn't retain certain things. In this case, I'm good. Thank God I fucking forgot, right? Thank God I forgot. Yes. So hello, Zars. Hopefully you are doing well. Better be doing well. Hope so. Yeah, we're just gonna do more of this day. You know, we're just gonna have a nice chill day. I don't know if it'll be like a full stream day. I don't know. We're just gonna go maybe until we get like to like the end again. We'll try something different. I don't know. I don't know. Cause yeah, we have to go through like 5 different rounds. Honestly, not doing great, but doing as well as I can with everything going on. Yeah, man, people are going crazy over there. Sorry, I'm just fine. I'm just like, are you good? Are you okay? You good? Just shaking you, just like, are you good? You'll be fine. Yeah, cause like I know, fucking. Ooh. Oh man, it's spicy over there. Oh man. But you know, good. You're doing as well as you can be, but I hope it gets better. Hopefully I make you smile a little bit today. You know, you come over here in Canada. You get over here in Canada. It's a little fucking cold, but you know, I can say that I personally have said no need to worry about that. Okay, good. I just making sure. Are you good? You know, just making sure. Because again, people are going wild from what I have seen. Because you know, I just go through the Twitter sometimes, and you know, things. I'm like, oh man, people are very whoa. Just yes. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure everybody's good, right? Look, you know what? I'm trying to get people away from shit. There's something I will say. Don't spread hate, okay? Don't be all doom and gloom, okay? It's a real bad mindset to be in. Don't do that, okay? Do not wish people to die, okay? Remember that? Don't do that. That's very dangerous mindset to be in. Okay? Don't do that. Okay. Just making sure. This is coming from a Canadian, so you know, whatever. Just don't be mean to people. Jesus Christ, people. Don't. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be mean. Don't be mean. Again, Canadian. What? I don't know what you expected. But anyway, aside from the current events, doing that is how people who want you to win Harlem, don't let them win, continue to be positive as you can. Exactly. It's all about positivity. Be as positive as you can, even in the darkest situations. That's why I persevere. I struggle. That fucking cabin fight, that fucking Mendes fight in a Bio-Rad run. I fucking, and when I come out of it, I'm like, that's fine. Even though in the moment I'm fucking dying on the inside. I come out, I'm like, yeah, I'm alright. Cause I survived. I lived. I got stronger. Cause I was gaming. I'm fucking gaming. I'm just doing, you just fucking, just keep struggling on, struggler. It's a Berserk reference if you didn't. Whatever. So anyway, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. Oh man, let me tell you. Oh, I need some skulls for the skull throne. You know, it was a really missed opportunity for me, right? To paint my corn berserkers like red and white. I'm kind of just realizing that now. Oh well. I mean, I could paint my Sigmar ones like that. Anyway, sorry. The end was rough at the time, entertaining but rough. Yeah, well, I'm thinking we'll come back to it when I get back. Maybe like next Wednesday or the Wednesday coming up. That's when I'll have a day off. So I'll probably stream that day. Just saying. Probably. Just so you know. No. Cause I don't know, maybe the cast won't be that bad. Maybe just the worst part was the beginning because we didn't have all the upgrades and all the bullshit. This is cope. Anyway. Pure. Unadulterated. Cope. A lot of people doing that recently. Anyway. Let's get what? You wanna fucking play some video games? Cause goddamn, man. Cause goddamn, we should do that also. It's probably our last stream here with all the spooky stuff on, by the way. Be our last little stream with all the spooky stuff. Because I'm probably gonna take when I get back for like Monday and Tuesday, I'll switch everything back. Well, I didn't really have to do that. I really just have to like turn off the cool lighting, which I do like the lighting. I don't know. I might like find like I might find like some different settings maybe. We have it like kind of like a very light effect for like normal. I like the lights. Okay, I like the little glow. Although I will say, I don't know, I kind of would have liked the lighting effect to be a little bit more harsher when it's dark. So, because God, I really loved it back in the day, like the old way we used to do it, with stream effects, or whatever the fuck, where I got like I was like in the dark and you can just see like my eye patch and my eye and like the braid and shit. Like that see, that was good. That was fucking good shit. I love that. I'm in the darkness. I'm in the darkness. Doing the thing. You know. Yes, also, content warning. Is that not involved? Visit our website if you want to go on the Black Tabby Games. They're pretty cool people. I'm very interested in maybe see what else they're doing next. Apparently they're making something else right now, but it's currently in early access and I want to wait for it to finish. It's flickered image as well as parallax effects, rare cage, cause most sickness to players. These effects cause health wishes for you. You can save them in the preferences. Of course. Whatever holes you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. It's a dating sim. It kind of is. And God, the ending we got last time. Fucking, oh, my heart, my beloved. It was good. It was good. I liked it. It was good. Yes, again, we finished a run of this before. We just kind of were just going through it, whatever. Again, you know, I actually want to point on that. Just want to, you know, just point a little finger over there. That's actually honestly really true. I feel like this is like one of those games, right? I don't think you can really backseat this in any way, right? No one, I mean, I guess like it's a visual novel, so I mean, like, you know, there's a lot of like branching choice, a lot of different things can happen, but like, they're all valid and cool, and plus the game also stops you from going down the same route again. Like, it actually like physically stops you from going down a thing, so you can see more of the different things that can happen. With the princess and stuff, I think it's very neat. I think it's neat. Right? Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool, like, to see, like, what different things people, like, go down and, like, what happens. All that jazz. I don't think... I don't know. So I guess we'll do new game. Chapter 1, the hero and the princess. So, I know the first thing we're gonna do.
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
That's true, actually.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
That's true, actually. Okay, thanks. Tell me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
You
make your way up the short path to the cabin.
We'll like get the dialogue a little bit, but once we start getting new shit.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's go. We're gonna do something a little more straightforward. I actually kind of messed this up the first one because I was trying to.
Is almost entirely bare. The blade.
I was actually trying to Oh, what am I trying to say?
You take the blade.
I was trying to do as the game was telling me, but I kind of talked a little bit, so we're gonna like not talk. We're just gonna go.
The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the she's focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
See, I like talk a little bit. But it changed.
No talking.
Like, just so many like little things that'll change.
What even makes you think you can kill me?
I have this knife.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Yay!
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Love that.
Oh.
Oh!
This is it, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Yes.
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Yes.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
That's wild.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
Well, that's dumb.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Nice.
But is it over? Really over?
Is very over. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course, she's dead. Yeah, of course.
Exactly. It's over.
Yep. Oh, anyway.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs.
I did
closing
it.
the door to the basement behind you.
I did it.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Oh, it was funny. Blood for the blood god!
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Yeah.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience.
I feel no guilt. I did what needed to be done.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah. Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
I did it. This is my prize.
What happened?
What?
Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I'm very happy. Can't you see my smile? Oh, okay.
I'm so glad you're keeping an eye.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I trust, absolutely.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Man, I'm so happy.
Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
I mean, yeah. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, I'm happy. I'm very glad about this. Hello, dear. Hope you are doing well this fine day. I hope so. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. No, we're happy, I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? If you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess.
I won't.
More happy time passes.
Oh, she's so
though
happy.
The word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
I'm so happy. I'm fucking thrilled.
Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Wow, you did it! You saved everyone! Wow, look at me! I did it! Look at this cool drawing! You got the good ending, guys. Look at that, we did it. I'm so proud of myself. I killed the princess. Oh, she's fucking dead. I saved the world. Oh, this is the ending we should have gotten the very first time we played it. Oh, man, I could be happier, honestly. Fuck. No, those happy people had saved. Got to go, yeah, there we go, we did it! I did a big murder, it was real good. No. What a game, right? What if, like, you actually got this your first time? The pets. Order your special playlist. Wow, look at that soundtrack. God damn. You sexy people. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty chill. I'm gonna join the back to the main menu. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to get that like first thing. We need to get the funny, because that's what I was originally intending to do. Like the first time we went through it, right? But I didn't. We got the fucking. Where is it? We got fucking the razor, the blade princess. So yeah, that's Yeah, we did it! Yes, we have to get all these. Find the tower. Oh. Okay, there's absolutely a thing there if we just go and do it. And we're just like, oh, is she dead though? But is she really dead? And I feel like she's gonna like wake up and be like, hi, how's it going? Get her to break her own chains. Yeah, so we're gonna have to like look here, like we gotta look here for clues. Slay her without a moment's hesitation. Die pathetically to an abrasive prisoner. Meet your equal in combat. More space. A narrow cave is no place to fight. It's no place to stay forever. Ancient demons are cut from the same cloth. It's best not to deny a proud being. You might resist the divine. It is very hard to kill a god. There is no shame in failing. Once when you cut something out of you, a piece of you leaves with it. Better to linger with your nightmares and let them run wild. There are ways to die to nature than to let it swallow you whole. Whoa. Yeah, okay, yeah, so I bet like that one's like after the beast. There's one more after the beast. Free the abrasive prisoner. Any reason spirits may linger. The flames of passion, the flood of words left unspoken. You do what you did, but then find a way out of your happy end, then you'll get the no hesitation. Okay. So we'll probably do that first. Since that one seems like the most obvious one we can do. Can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. You don't need the world for your happy ending. I feel like this one has to be a pristine cut thing. Because I've heard there is a kind of a happy end. And I guess. I've heard things.
You're on a path in the woods.
Yeah.
You make your way up a wall. We're not.
Proceed.
The interior of the blade. You take the door to the basement. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the. She's so focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward.
Oh,
I'm to die.
You lunge forward without a.
Not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Oh no.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
You don't know that. Are you a doctor? I feel like there's two different routes we go down here. Removing the blade or checking the pulse, and then this just gets us back on track. 'Cause, we kind of like spoil it, because I know like she's gonna like get up and do something.
Yes,
Hmm.
exactly. It's over.
We're gonna like come back in.
With your work done, you make your way. Why do I feel like we've done you? But that you open the cab.
Wimp. That's bullshit. Let me out of here.
What's done is done, and there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
You lie. I don't know. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here?
I do, but you're probably not going to like it.
Oh boy, I love ideas.
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh.
I can hear everything you say, little
I will
voice.
commit
There's only
die.
one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
It's kind of cringe, not gonna
Do you
lie.
not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Yes.
Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Alright, I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing. Hey, then get the hell to get outside the hell out of here.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
No. Eternity of bliss, you ingrate. Well, now you're just insulting me.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Falling down the stairs.
The princess's body is dust and
Bones!
bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
God damn.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Yeah!
The end. Nice knowing you.
Not nice knowing you, dickhead.
The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay.
Alright, proceed.
A warning. She will lie. She won't be a problem.
Oh. Proceed. Alright, so we have cold this time.
The interior
Oh,
of the
she's
cabin
different.
is cold. A soft odor of dirt
I
permeating
don't think.
the air.
No, yeah, we definitely haven't been here because we
Cobwebs
haven't
flutter in the
not gotten
corners.
this.
You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Dead as hell, goddamn. Take it.
You take the blade from the table.
Here's whatever.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
I imagine.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Content.
As you descend the final step, the
Oh.
form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Oh, this is something.
Okay, she's definitely dead.
I don't think she's dead.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor.
Ooh, a ghost!
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Like, what the fuck?
Ghost!
Oh, ghost! Ooh! Absolutely terrified.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
what?
How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I don't know, haunt us?
Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Hiya, Killer.
Hey,
I
killer.
was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Okay, do you want to talk about it? You want to take a seat? You know, we'll just, hash out our issues, right?
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit,
Oh.
gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
It's a little intimate.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
And shivers down your spine.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
I mean, it would be funny. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do it like in the second slot here. I wanna wait, see how things play out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
You know.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
What does that mean? Oh my god, look how much fucking choices there are! Jesus! You're dead, or at least most of dead. What can you even do to hurt me? No, you don't want the answer to that. Kevin wants to say it. Teleported wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything. I had to kill myself to escape.
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
It was a little spooky, I guess.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally sympathising with us.
Oh, yeah,
This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it?
Oh, yes, it has.
She doesn't mean it.
Shut up.
It serves you right.
Oh, okay, maybe you have a point.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
It's not pleasant,
It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
I guess. Sorry, I killed you last night. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I can make it up to you. Do you want like a coupon or something?
Of course there is. You can give me the only thing I've ever wanted. A way out of this basement. The place won't let me leave. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place. Even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I love it, like, there's like two takes happening with her VA. There's like one she's speaking normally and one where she's whispering. It's slightly, it's good. It's good. It's spooky. Ooh.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine.
You don't know that.
Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
I love choice. The best part of being a real person.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride.
What does that entail exactly?
After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not.
Ah,
Is she asking if she can possess us?
I think that might be unpleasant.
She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Well, you know.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Yes, actually. We know that for damn sure. One of the fucking routes did a similar thing.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Him?
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Oh.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Oh, but it's interesting. Sounds great. Let it possess you. It's gonna be temporary, right? If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Question mark.
Sure, why not?
Oh, that's nice.
That doesn't sound very reassuring. It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body. That is a very dangerous train of thought.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Leave once we're out of the cabin.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's not how it works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
I mean, as long as you're nice, it might not be that bad.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on. Don't let her fool you into doing something you'll regret.
I mean, it's funny. Return. Sounds great. Sounds great. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
Don't have any food.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
No job. What? No job. No problem, lady. I got you. I came on a little strong, stabbing you in the chest directly. You know, I feel like it's a good compromise to make it up.
Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Come on, it's funny.
See you soon.
It didn't look like that.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
No.
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently.
Well, that's not very
each
nice.
Involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
God damn it.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Yeah, but I heard you.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah, it's kind of cringe, isn't it?
So, it doesn't work like that for you? Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass,
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me, is what I am.
Yeah, it's right.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
Existence is pretty cool.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
Yeah, we can all be friends.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm clearly the
Shit.
same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, they don't.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him.
It is he.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
More like self-importance.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
Go fuck yourself?
You kind of like me, actually.
For real? For real?
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen. Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
Dumbass.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
I don't think it was that foolish, really.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
Thank you.
This is infuriating. Just, whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Duh. Can't think there's too much noise. Oh, the noise.
It's okay. We're almost out of here. Just take it one step at a time and everything will be fine.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
She's a lot nicer than you. Maybe you should try being nicer, fucker.
One way or another, this is all.
What I'm
going-
saying, don't be mean.
Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Wouldn't that be nice? There's only one way to find out.
Yeah. I like our little voices and the princess. Fuck the narrator. I like the princess.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do. Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it?
Shit. Fucking. My hands. Has to be somewhere, doesn't it? It's somewhere. It's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Those are good questions.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door. For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
That's true, actually.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
That's a little too hopeful, honestly.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you.
Hmm.
I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Alright.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
Yeah.
And whine.
Cry.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Trudge.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Yeah, let's go.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will. Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
I'm interested. Open up the door.
Shit.
Ha!
But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The
Shit.
handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground,
Oh.
you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see... yes?
Yes.
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Slay the narrator. I see. I like that title more.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Whee! Like a passenger, take her to her destination. Hitchhiker! Feel the lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
Anna, you actually freed me, didn't you?
Yes.
Outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Philip.
No problem. Victim. Kind of fucked up. Anyway,
Don't mention it.
hey!
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
This responds when he's taking her away. There's something else in her
She's
stead.
Where did she go?
Yeah. Approach.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
It's funny.
This,
Approach the mirror.
this doesn't feel right. It feels... Ignore him. You have to look.
Thank you. It's you. It's empty. Yeah. Here you are. Alright. Here's our first one.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me
The gift of a fragile vessel.
yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
This one is Vaporous. She has a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness she'll make for a yearning heart.
Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
That's a penis.
What do you mean? Where? Actually, don't point it out because that's TOS. Anyway. Get her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some change. I promise. I have only... You are familiar, but you are not.
Yeah. Just want to check.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Shit. Oh.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
Yeah, I was like worried about that, like that whole time. I was like, because I was wondering, like, oh, if you can, like, just, like, okay, Not this one. Bleh. But, yeah.
Nothing as
Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
she asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Bring the specter to her.
You're on a path in the woods.
The achievements. The frog. There's a frog.
You make your way up a warn. She will. We're not going to ignore
Let's see.
the interior of the blade.
Save this. I could just. Oh, whatever. Enter. I'm gonna try doing what I was doing before, but I'm just gonna
Door to the basement.
without the knife.
Hello?
This don't. Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you walk down the stairs. I am begging.
Hi.
You're only making this more difficult.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
If I'm just.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the... Though your nerves are seizing with... The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds? Whatever she is so much more dangerous than I thought she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
A little.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. It's not like this little door will hold.
She sounds as she violently...
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you.
It doesn't... No.
Not dust disease, my guilty conscience. I'll tell you what, it'll make you bleed out faster.
Do you think a couple of cuts is enough to do me in? I'm not as frail as you think.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence.
Back to that. Even though I could do that one and
The door to the basement creaks
get the
open.
thing where I...
You must...
Great job, you've given away the element of surprise. Good luck, you walk down the stairs. She's beautiful.
Okay. Is that...
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
We love
Whoever sent you
trust.
to slay me claimed I...
I think.
You're only making this more difficult. You're making... No. You walk up there large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's so doubtful.
Okay.
You
PvP.
try the door. Fine. No. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end. You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She ducks to the floor, your blade narrowly grazing her backside.
Whoa.
Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
I mean, it was funny.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
Oh, probably not.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through
Like,
her
Danny's
arm.
like the animal ferocity. I don't think we're going back to like the witch.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs,
And I have the
aiming
knife.
directly for the heart. It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws
It's all
in your
dialogue's
throat,
different.
then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease. You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric. If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world. It can't just end like this, right? As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
That's what happens.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Love that. And we're back to the witch. Yeah, let's go down
You're on a path in the...
this. Maybe we'll kill her this
Oh,
time.
warning. She will... Don't want...
See if that does anything new.
The interior of the cabin is a mess. You take the... Well, if that's... The door to the...
Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are.
Hey, when two of you already
and
know
I
each other.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Eh?
Call it deductive reasoning.
Remember us then? Do you remember last time?
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I'm just... Is it all behind? Just let's don't talk to...
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
I didn't care for how you treated me last time. I think you might be dangerous to the world. I'm going to attack you now. Slay.
Without uttering a word, you charge the princess. So much for finding an easy way out. I can't believe you're making us work for it.
Better a violent fool than a plotting coward. Better for me, at least.
Yeah.
As you close the distance, readying your strike, the
Quickly attack
princess's
the suspicious
chain
character.
falls from her wrist.
Oh.
She She takes advantage of your split second of surprise.
Fucking pocket
throws
sand!
A fistful of dirt into your eyes.
Bruh! What do you mean she has pocket sand?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. It's a shame we're playing opposite teams.
It's a shame.
This is why you couldn't just abandon her here. Left to her own devices, she would always find a way out. Now stop her.
You must have known I would be ready for you. Deep in your heart, you know the same things about me I know about you. We're both so very awful.
Actually, let me, music down like a little more. There you go.
As you brush the silt from your eyes, the princess tackles you, flattening you against the
whoa.
dirt floor.
We were always going to kill each other here, weren't we? I can't trust you, and you can't trust me, and those doubts spin and spin and spin into hate.
Yeah.
She buries her teeth deep into your chest, tearing at... Right, she's distracted. Stab her in the back.
Nice.
In for a penny, right? Why not? As the princess rips meat from bone, you plunge your weapon into her unprotected back.
X stabs. Double damage.
Ha, you bastard! Even face to face, you find a way to stab me in the back.
Yeah.
I know you, and you're hideous, absolutely wretched, just like me.
I know, we're perfect for each other.
Maybe we are the same. So
Hey!
throw her off us. Kick her in the shins. We don't have to fight so dirty.
I mean, it's funny.
Of course we do. Fighting clean won't help us win. It takes a wretch to know a wretch, and we're all at the bottom of the barrel here. There's no point in pretending otherwise. Are we? At the bottom of the barrel? We've got dirt in our eyes and a chunk of us chewed out. If that's not the bottom of the barrel, what is?
Yeah.
No arguments here. You're doing great. Keep playing dirty if that's what it takes.
Hell yeah.
But if we win, we won't be at the bottom
Gotta
anymore.
win.
We'll have climbed a little higher. And once we
Oh,
start
hi.
climbing, well, who knows where we'll stop?
Who knows? It's crazy.
You'll stop right here if you keep daydreaming. Don't let yourself get distracted thinking about what comes after. None of us ever said we stopped fighting. What a low and vicious fight it is. Eyes gouged, skin scratched bloody, hair ripped and nails broken.
Oh,
Every
wild.
rule there ever was in the Book of Honorable Combat, both you and the princess have broken 12 times over.
Hell yeah.
That's nice and all, but are we winning?
We gotta win.
Nobody's winning. I thought playing dirty was supposed to give you the upper hand, but I suppose that doesn't work if you both sink to the same lows. Still, at least you're not losing.
That's good.
The princess cackles maniacally as the fracas continues. But behind her cackle, you hear the low groan of warping wood. Wait, what's going on? We're establishing a newer, better packing order.
What?
No, the groaning thing. Why is the wood making noise?
Oh, wood that's supposed to make noise.
Who cares about the groan? It's just a sound. Things make sounds all the time.
I mean, yes, but it seems a little suspicious.
I care about the groan. Doesn't that mean something bad is happening?
That's usually what that means, yes.
Oh, yes, well, I'm afraid that's the sound of the basement getting smaller.
Why is it getting smaller?
Do you hear that, you pathetic wretch? Those are the roots of the wild, and they're coming to choke the breath from your lungs and squeeze the life out of you.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
Excuse me, what? You and the princess disengage for a brief moment, just long enough to get your bearings. Behind you, the basement door has been sealed over, thick roots barring your only exit from the dirt pit. And slowly, but very perceptibly, the roots are closing in on you both.
Oh, good. That's great. Oh, good. Yeah. I just can't fucking get out of here.
That's right. They're coming for you. And they won't stop until there's nothing left down here but them.
What about you? They'll crush your diseases. They'll crush me. Make them stop. Yep.
As long as you suffer while you die, I'll gladly suffer with you.
What
Especially if I get to see it happen.
if I gouge out your eyes?
This doesn't help anyone. I can't believe she'd kill us both just to spite me. See? This is exactly why you've been tasked to slay her. She's an antisocial monster who would gladly burn the whole world for her
What's wrong with
satisfaction.
being antisocial? What the fuck you trying to say?
The roots grow ever closer. We know, we can see them. You attack the princess once more, and
Fuck
once
it.
more the two of you fall into a vicious brawl. The basement continues to shrink as you fight, but neither of you pay it any more mind. Not until it's too late. The roots twist around you both, binding your limbs and rendering you helpless. As your fates close in, all you can do is watch her, and all she can do is watch you.
Oh, how romantic.
At first it's almost gentle. The two of you lifted delicately off the ground. But the cradle of the growing roots soon gives way to tightness, and that tightness gives way to bulging pressure as they begin to constrict.
Oh, fun.
The sound of creaking wood is drowned out by the snaps and pops of your bones, pain flooding your senses as you feel your skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by the...
Shit. Hey, funny, I said you feel the skin deform, being shaped unnaturally by a living basement.
Tears well up in the princess's eyes, her own bones splintering and flesh swelling with trapped blood. But still, she smiles through it all.
Can't get over that smile, you know?
I can't wait to do this again. You wretched little thing. I hate you, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Fair enough.
The pressure is unbearable. You can't breathe, your vision swimming with red, your head pounding as everything tightens. And then you pop.
Beep.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
Love that for us. The wild. Why no, this goes back to the wild.
We are a path in the woods. We have no
No reason to keep secrets. Someone decided to go in guns blazing last time. Someone got us killed.
What should we have done? Let you... There's no need to... Yeah, and it's not...
It was a fitting.
I see.
He doesn't under...
Okay, you narrator, how do I stop her?
You can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess. You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body separate from hers.
Alright.
I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality,
Oh, there goes
consider
gravity.
this. She committed a murder-suicide using a living cabin.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Right. That was unpleasant. We weren't big fans of that, I think.
Not a fan.
I'm sure I would have had us do the same thing if we were in her shoes. We really do make a great pair. He's probably just jealous. You need to remember that you and the princess are enemies. Don't let bygones be bygones. Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
It did hurt a lot.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the doubting and the hatred and the schemes. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
I don't know.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far?
Spoken like, honestly, a real puppet master. Have we considered that maybe she's the one trying to trick us?
I think so.
I'm not.
But there's a feeling, isn't there? That petty feeling she mentioned, it is fuzzy, but it's there. Almost like she still hates us. It feels mutual.
Please, stop. If you pay attention to that feeling, we'll fall apart.
Maybe I want to.
Don't look at it!
She's trying to turn you away from the truth. There's something she doesn't want you to see. I think you already know you have to look at it.
Look at it!
Hold yourself together.
Look at
We're
it!
no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze at the hatred in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how we were.
I mean, you gotta face your problems.
And just like that, you start to fall apart.
Right, she really does hate us, and we hate her. It hurts thinking about us as separate things, but we're separate. We can't hate ourselves. I love me.
I love me.
We never got to see the end of that fight, did we? And we can't both be winners. One of us has to beat the other, right?
We gotta win!
I don't want to remember
saying
what
it.
it felt like to be killed. It was so much nicer when it didn't feel like it mattered. And yet you keep remembering. You remember the loathing and animosity you've shared with the princess, the pain and the anger and the betrayal. And you start to remember something else, too.
Oh, and what is that specifically?
You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
Maybe bygones can't be bygones. I don't know why I ever wanted to share a body with you, of all things. It's like my very soul reeks of yours. That was horrible. This is better. Finally, I'll be able to hurt you like you deserve.
I don't like his tone. Yeah, it's not very nice.
I wish I didn't have to.
Some division, when
Some
severed,
tears can never be mended.
can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess.
Hi.
A wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose.
Shit. I gotta not have my hand on the mouse. With a sense of purpose, strike at her, end this once and for all.
Kill me then, if you hate me so much. Just get it over with.
But she's so sad.
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this? Well, this should be easy. If you're sure about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better?
Bobby!
We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Bobby, what I tell you about fucking making reference to king of the... I don't think it's a... Down a bit. Heart beating's very intense.
Do we have to do this?
Yes.
You have to. You know you have to.
Ooh, I'm very interested in both of these. I'm interested in both of these. Hold on. I want to hear not really, but we can't be the same thing to each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Cut her free.
You devious little bastard. If you think I'm going to let you free her, you have another thing coming. And that other thing is... We'll just have to wait and find out when it happens.
Just ignore him. What's he gonna do? Lecture us into submission? He can talk all he wants. He's weak. Thinks he can boss us around when he doesn't have any authority. We're clearly the ones with authority around here, so we can do whatever we like.
You're tired, aren't you? No, I'm not. I'm... fine. Whatever.
Whatever.
You cut the princess down from the roots that bind her. I hope you're happy. Good luck getting her out of here.
I didn't think you would do that after everything.
Well, would you be honest?
It's so cold without you.
She's gone. Where did she go? Is that? This.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
If they think it's bad.
Probably gonna go back to that scene. Because it's just the other one again, just a different version of it.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of light whenever you are ready. Why wouldn't I be kind to you?
Just want to know about the vessel. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart.
Oh, she's very scarred and I guess very beautiful. At least just in the face, I guess, because you know everything else is kind of like, ooh, oh, oh, whoa,
Do
whoa,
not
gee,
mourn her. She has finally found peace.
whoa. You want your fucking horror wife? This is your horror wife right here. I think that's it, really. Go back here. Just want to see what that was. That's basically just the one where we become part of her, or whatever the fuck. But you know, unless this will just whatever. But
You raise the blade,
Stab!
taking aim at her heart, and then you strike.
I'm sorry.
See,
She's
her
gone.
down.
Is that a? This.
Okay, that's like the end of that branch or whatever. Very interested what she has to say. Should we go like all the way back?
Flickering lights and empty city. Whenever you are. This one is like a shadow of me. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Like keep this, I guess. But
You devious little bastard.
because I like this one more.
This.
Beep 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 beep. Approach.
Flickering light. I will long for your return. We will meet again.
Scarred and beautiful heart. Bring the wounded wild to her. Because else we get the achievements and stuff, so. You know. I was like the prisoner and stuff. Sharp foe to vanquishers. Ooh, that's one with the razor. Two. Doesn't want to be freed. Go unarmed and go the distance. See, I'm trying to get the one who's like, go fight your full unarmed and go the distance. I feel like this has to be. No, actually, easy thing.
You make your.
Okay.
The interior of the blade. You take the door to her voice.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it." Good. You walk down the street. Focus on.
And there you are. Are you here to?
You step forward.
Oh, I'm so.
She.
Wait, there's a funny here.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Something I will say, her tone completely changes if you have the knife or you don't, which I usually didn't take the knife, so I'm like,
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
yeah. Relationship. You coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Not that kind of relationship yet. Trying to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Oh, it's funny.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
You could be. I don't know. I just met you.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. Yes, this is like the same. Yeah, I didn't get like a lot of this. There are reasons for keeping that information secret from me.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about
Jeez, my
us.
notification's not working. What dumb. Hold on. Also, fucking a cat named Zephyr, thank you very much for the raid. Hopefully you're doing good, by the way. This isn't working. Weird. It's all gonna get changed back anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It's all gonna get changed back. Because thank you. Thank you. I ain't coming on by. I hope you're doing well. Sheesh. God damn. Had good D&D sessions. Hell yeah. We love to hear it. Okay, we're back. Forgot to. There's a little shout out there. Yeah, it's a good D&D session. Hopefully it was wacky. It was fun. We're just doing our second run through of Slay the Princess. Just trying to get all the other routes and stuff. So trying to see all that new content. We got like one new thing, then we kind of like went back and did one we already did. We kind of like went down like a different way. We got a different vessel, I guess. Which is neat. Yeah, now we just got into this thing where I just realized, oh wait, no, if I have the knife and then drop it here and then talk to her, she's completely different tone-wise. So this probably leads us to a bunch of the other shit I haven't even touched yet. So that'll be interesting.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
Eh.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Yeah, says you, jackass.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk.
Herm says more. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Oh, wait, this might be the thing I'm looking for.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Oh, fuck.
We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Come on, he's there.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
No, it's kind of sad.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it?
It might be.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Cringe. The tower. Found the tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to...
Proceed. Alright, now we're doing the tower.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their
rude.
bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I mean, it'd be funny.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
I mean, still, it's funny.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
No, don't be sad, man. Your opinion is valued.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
That shit's all the way up there.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
Small. Very small.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Let's see. Enter the basement.
No blade this time. Yeah. Maybe she'll be more receptive if we're unarmed.
Oh, I hope so.
Blade, no blade. It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below.
Ooh.
For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Oh, it's got a nice smell.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's a little less sad.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Oh, probably is.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear?
Ah.
Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Bear witness!
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
It was like that last time. No.
You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
Ah, it's funny.
You need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Gaze upon her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
Oh, it's funny.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Continue down the stairs. Falling
Making
down
your
the
way
stairs.
down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Falling down the stairs. Falling down the stairs.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in
I
the
should
weak
have expected
starlight,
this.
her figure framed by a stained glass window.
Wow,
Her
it's
long
fancy.
hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh, bigly. Yes, Garrison. Also, hello, Garrison. I hope you're doing well. I hope so. Bigly.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me.
Oh,
I
shit.
wonder what he wants.
Bird. I sensed it and came running. Clearly.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet.
I got these hands.
And more than a little disappointing.
What do you mean?
She's disappointed in us?
Wow.
Kneel.
What? Oh, okay.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now,
Tweet.
why don't we talk?
A little.
The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me.
Awaken.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Okay.
It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Squawk.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It does. But why did she say the last time we met? That's not right. That can't be right.
Shut up and don't worry about it.
She's right. We've been here before. And we've died here before. Pitifully. We might as well do what she asks of us and help her.
Oh, yes.
She is inevitable. Can't you feel it?
It's quite large. Jealous of tall.
He's being melodramatic. but
Bad
the point
because
stands.
small.
What are we even supposed to do to stop her? Well, I'll be damned. That's not good.
Oh, it's not good at all, is it?
Okay. First things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away and commit yourself to what needs to be done.
Yeah.
The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
That's true. That's true. What would you have me do? You're supposed to end the world doesn't mean I actually have to do it. Whatever you want to be. Not pledge yourself to have me do. What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Okay. So powerful. Can you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
I mean, I'm just asking questions. Yeah, I'm just curious.
That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
Oh, okay.
The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
That's kind of wild.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world.
I mean, I played Death Stranding. I know a thing or two about delivering things.
And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
Alright.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Alright. You're supposed to, otherwise, we didn't actually have to do it. You can be wherever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Okay, lady. I had a question before I decided, what happened to you after you had died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
I'm just asking, man!
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
A priest pet? Little bird priest? Alright, cool, I'm yours to command. I had no choice.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
I mean, you are quite big.
All you need to do now is break my chain.
How the fuck do I do that?
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
I mean, but she's also very high. I mean, tall.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
I mean, like the narrator? Is that what you mean?
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Oh.
Is she talking about you?
Also, I love the hands on the stained glass. That's just a nice touch.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Jealous of Tom. I thought like I clicked through like 2 of them by accident.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
How can you control a god?
No. What are you talking about? I'm just.
Oh, he's
I
scared.
don't care what you are. You're mine.
What is she gonna do? Oh shit, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Rise, my little bird.
Rise now, you touch.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Break my chains.
It's kind of hype. Kind of hype. Not gonna lie. Kind of hype.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon.
I'm kind of fucking hyped, and I'm not gonna lie.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
You just gotta believe. You have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
Break the chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Neat.
What a good disciple you are. Come. It's time for us to leave.
I can't wait for a big little adventure. I think that's really fucking cool. She just fucking like, just like controls his ass. Like, oh, it's so hyped though. What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Neat. Take her hand. A small hands. Pledge your loyalty to your better. Wacky. Well, there's one. It's a new one. Take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns.
And is that a... This doesn't... I don't want to look at us.
Look at it! Look at it! Withered. Proceed.
I am
big.
a growing chorus of contradiction. All of me.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is dominance, a figure
Yes.
capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart.
I know, it's like, it takes up almost like half the fucking screen.
Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Damn.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the tower to her, an overwhelming heart.
You're
As
on
that's
the path
3,
in
so
the
you
woods.
can do 2
And at the end,
more.
you're here.
It's like, so like, we might do a third go through maybe, I don't know. Maybe, we'll see.
The interior of the blade.
So I just had to like figure shit out, really.
You
Take the blade, enter the basement.
She sounds. Don't let it. Good. You walk down. She's focus on the.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. One.
You step forward.
Oh? I'm probably chained up. So,
She's unarmed.
Drop it again.
thank you. Maybe now we can.
We'll be fine. Don't know what.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Let's try and like get her out of here. Like this.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
A knife!
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
This whole thing's, I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
No.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
You know. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness.
Oh, yes, Your
Or
Majesty.
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Okay, we talked.
Oh? Have you decided what to do?
You know.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? And somewhere up there, maybe if not, we can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
Okay.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You
Ka-chunk.
hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Yeah.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Yeah, well, I don't listen. Good.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
I sure did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the
This is
bleeding...
just gonna lead to, like, the betray thing again.
She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm?
I don't know, she's funny
It's
like
she isn't
that.
even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom
Yes,
stair,
like
your
gatekeep
body
girl
steps
boss, hell
forward
yeah.
and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
That's cheating.
Watch me. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yes. How's
I'll
that
make
look in
this
your eyes?
quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Baby.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Nice.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
All right.
Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
So we've gotten this before, but not when when her personality like changes like to the girl boss version of her. The prisoner! Ah, the prisoner! Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is you're here to
Proceed.
a warning. She will lie. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus
Okay.
on the princess.
Cool. Proceed. Alright, so we got
The
something new in
interior
here.
of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
Yeah. Enter the
I'm
basement.
afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world.
Yeah, you know.
Okay. I'm trusting you.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I gotta say, what's the big idea?
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
Wonderful.
All right.
You do exactly that, sweeping the blade from
The
the
illusion
table
of
before
choice.
proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use.
I mean, fair.
No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
All right.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You know, it really goes to show, right? It's always the same fucking location, right? But just like, you can remix this shit like a million fucking times in like any way you want. It's about what you do with what you got, right? Be creative, right? Yes.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
It's been a while.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first?
Clearly not.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Oh, she's
She looks
very
up at you,
chained up
the
now.
heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Beep beep.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Ah, don't worry about it. He's fine.
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose,
No, what's that
there would
one
be
for?
something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Alright, fair enough. Much of anything. You see how locked up she is? Sit. I
You
sit.
step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Yes.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Well, you said you wanted me to sit next to you.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Is that what you were told to say?
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Moida. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall. What was it for? What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Why?
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
You think?
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
You know.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
Right.
Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
That's not very nice.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none.
That's a lie.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
I mean, probably that, but you know. What do you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
You know, that's a loaded question.
There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
I'm not a doctor, I'm sorry.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck?
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
She might.
You're right. Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her.
Unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, probably not. Anyone remembers that? Huh?
Oh, are we acknowledging that?
Yes.
I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Oh, yeah, we were just playing along, but okay, alright.
So you've already been here.
Yes.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Like a little bit of complication.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process
Yes,
you save the
heroically.
entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yeah, well, you know. I like seeing how certain things play out.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Hmm.
A contingency for what?
For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Ah, good. You'll shut the fuck up.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
No.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
That's pathetic.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Oh, you know me.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I don't know if I want to.
I won't.
Yeah, that's right.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna chain the wall. Who is it for?
I don't know, but you could always try it on. Maybe it'll fit.
Fair point.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
But it'd be funny, and we'd be matching. Happened after I died the last time.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
So it's like the same fucking thing. It's like the same thing happened to us when we actually just went and killed her. We just go up and just like, oh, it's nothing. All right, great.
And now you're back.
That's right.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Oh my god, it's almost as if. I have as much reason to trust you as you have to trust me, right? Inspect the shackle.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
It's funny.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
It's funny and made a little romantic. Ooh.
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
Maybe.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
Inspect.
Against your better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
What's he gonna do?
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next. What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Our magic chains.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Come on!
Fine. As you post the shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism. Before you can so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Let's go!
And, as if your situation weren't
We
bad
match!
enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Let's go!
Excuse me? Yes? Are we stuck here now?
Become your own jailer.
Yes.
Amazing.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
That's very funny.
What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know. Chill. Get to know each other.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
That's horrible.
Eh.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Ah, yeah.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
So we're both stuck here.
Yep.
What should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
You know this is gonna happen to me.
No.
Oh. Also, hello, Honor. Hope you're doing well. I fucking hope so. No one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Great.
That's rude.
Ha! Alright.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
Yes.
This is so boring.
But it's funny.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
How do we solve the puzzle?
But there isn't. Time passes. It passes and passes and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent. At least the world is safe.
Eh.
It isn't. You're stuck. Too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything. She's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
How exactly does that work?
Explain.
It just does.
Wow, that's a great explanation. 10 out of 10 writing.
But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again. And let me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
That's true, actually.
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
Oh.
The differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there. But then they get larger and larger.
Oh. You notice the basement changing?
I don't like small talk. Remember?
Look, come on, we gotta do something.
Still rude.
Need to wait in silence. Sources, trust me, bro.
You continue to wait in silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Sick.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Yes. Time's very funny.
Even more silent time passes as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass, and pass, and pass. Until suddenly...
Oh, shit. So suddenly there are no walls, and then...
And?
I think he's gone.
Oh, shit.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin.
Wow!
Nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
Wow, funny how things work out, huh?
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Yes. Sick. You know, I get a chance to respond. No, we ever. It's time to leave. Memory
gone.
returns.
And is that...
Approach the fucking mirror. You
This-
approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
A fear. A small distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. A long quiet. Approach.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Hmm.
Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical.
This is new.
I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
No. It feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Enough. There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Is anything real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Well, at least I understand that. I can understand that one. You have thoughts on this vessel.
This one is determined, but also cautious. One that would rather let the world move around her than move it herself. She will make for a patient heart.
Eee.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
Right.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Bah. Everything goes dark and you die. Bring the prisoner to her. The
You're
prisoner!
on a path in the woods. You're here.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go for the
You make
immediate
your way up to
kill,
warn. She will not ignore.
I think, and then we'll like either take the blade out or check her pulse.
The interior of the cabin is almost in.
I suppose. Save that.
The blade.
Take the blade. It's time to stab.
The door of. Don't. Good. You walk down. Focus on.
And there you are. Are you here?
You step forward.
Oh, I'm so.
She's. You lunge. You feel.
This is it. It's I'm. Do you actually believe?
It's like. Yeah, but
Of course, that was too easy.
it's over. Don't get all worked up.
Gah.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete.
I'm gonna remove it.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
What?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Shit, eh?
Quick, let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out!
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs.
Well, that's not very nice.
As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
I suppose.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Yeah, I did it.
For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hella dead. Oh no, it's just the razor.
You're on a... You're...
That's just the razor.
The interior of the... You...
Okay. That's just like the razor. Then. Like, eh.
The door... Oh, don't... Good. She's so focused.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me?
You step...
Oh, I'm so...
She's... You love... You feel...
It's
like... Yeah, but it's... You lean down and place your hand against her neck, holding your breath as you search for a pulse, even though you know you're not going to find one. We definitely won't if you keep talking. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question?
Oh.
Wait, what was that? You know what that was. That was the sound of a heartbeat, followed by another, and another.
She lives.
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy. Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. As you fall, she falls with you.
And I see you.
You were so... For whatever that's worth, everything goes dark. And
Unless the razor can go into something
you're
else.
on a path. You're here.
Let's see.
Oh, she can just...
Let me see.
The interior of the...
The fuck did I do? Did I take it before? No, let's just
Are
not
we
take
really
it.
doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
That's funny.
The door to the basement creaks over the air, her grating.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so... Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. As you descend the final step.
Finally, somebody.
Come on. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
I know you'd think.
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
Right?
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or...
That's exactly what happened to you. So you do remember it.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again?
I don't know why you would do.
I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count.
Yeah.
Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence.
No
Postponing the
dawdling.
inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
No, you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it. I can trust me, you're being suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
I think you're doing it right now.
Silly little Birdface thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. He doesn't even have a knife for stabbing.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
You don't know that.
But you know
But I
he has
do.
the capacity to quickly arm himself. You do. So stop second-guessing yourself, go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Where's your head at? Can we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Oh, yeah, you fucking sound like it, dickhead.
You're acting like you are.
Exactly, thank
My
you.
entire world is at risk.
Yeah,
And maybe
that sounds
you
like a
should
you
behave with A little
problem.
more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
Oh, just gotta get within a certain distance.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Fucking.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Oh, yeah. Look, I know you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to let bygones be bygones.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit. In a sudden
Shit.
burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Yeah.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run! You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No.
No.
You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
Damn.
I'm going to kill you now.
Amazing.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Just love her face. I'm just gonna kill you. Like, oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
No way out. Wait, I think this is different.
You're
No, it's
on a
not.
path in the woods.
Okay, it's about cards. You like this is about winning and losing.
This is fun for you. It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
Oh.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time that comes. I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world. Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before... And then, we throw it out the window.
Hell yeah!
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes. That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
This might end up being different because you just fucking yeeted it.
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
Yeah.
What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
No, it would be fitting, right? Is if like this is like our last one we go through, and it's gonna be very different now.
So,
This is
are you
the
just
first
going
one
to
we
stand
did.
there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to?
Nee.
I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? There isn't a door, there's just that mirror. There isn't a mirror.
Blah blah blah.
You make your way to the door at the end of... Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us. I'm sure we all look awful after dying twice.
Oh.
Let's just fumble for the handle and...
Fucking cry.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
Hey, you'll be real good.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you
Falling
don't
down
get a
the
chance
stairs.
to linger on the base.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Hell yeah.
And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny. That's a joke. I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Yeah, because wait a minute, it's gonna be really different. Hotel Winter, I'm actually the voice of the Contrarian. Yeah, you fucking would be, wouldn't you, D?
That was you. I know.
It was fucking you, wasn't it?
Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us
Yeah,
out of
about
it?
you figure it out, you fucking shite.
Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
Hell yeah.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon? She's so sharp.
Very sharp.
Your internal
I don't like
bickering
that.
is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Oh, it's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. Let's go.
Now that is an interesting move.
Hell yeah.
Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to kill you.
Oh, but it's
She's
funny.
going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
It's funny.
Of course we do. I'm
Oh,
into it. The one
yeah.
making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
You're just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know. I thought I was being off.
Oh, I know you wanted to kill him. Has anyone ever told you how gorgeous you are? I just feel like I really want to like you. Basically, maybe hash that over a date. I would buy you dinner before I barely be death.
Give her the look. The riz.
The look.
Yes.
Yeah, the best flirts know how to flirt without saying anything. We just have to let her know, right?
Yes.
You flash the princess the look. And a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, cool.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Pog, it worked.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Oh, it did. Well, that's nice. I guess.
Or not. At least she likes us. I've never been liked before.
Oh, sad but true.
Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess closes the distance between you and skewers you.
But it was skewering with love.
Ow.
Yeah.
What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt, at least a
Oh
little
my
bit?
God.
What matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Yes.
I think we're dead. And that's all we'll ever be. Dead,
Dead.
dead, dead,
Dead.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Yes.
I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes, that. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
Thank you.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how
all
many
like
we
new
can.
dialogue.
There's got to be a point.
We've
where
been
it
through
makes
this before, but it's all
us
new.
Better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Come on, show me something new.
Appeal to authority. Otherwise she kills you again and again. Oh,
Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. She skewers you. Well, there's more of us. Let's see if we just have to hit her. She More noise isn't helping. Let's just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it.
oh my
And
god.
if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't
This
have
is
done
interesting
that.
because, like, we can't get rid of her at the ending of this, so I don't know.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We lasted a little longer.
Wow.
Barely. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time. None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
The empty cup, like Zod, like different titles.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here. No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, Universe. A sick, sick joke. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it.
Maybe.
That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel. Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have...
Did I ever get paranoid in one of them? No
Who
idea.
needs love when you've mastered yourself? Who needs anything when we don't matter? Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
Yeah, we're professionals, quote unquote.
Narrator, we heroically... Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement
Okay, I just want to see how this
stairs.
ends.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
I bow down to right now if I had a slightly word for us.
Just a sick... What just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Allowing her to crush against your form, and yeah, there's seemingly nothing for her to crash against. And again, she swings at you, but there's really nothing. Was it you to swing it?
Before. I was able to make you dead before.
Swings again, and this time it hits something. Something hits her, looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Might be.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
Oh, sharp foe to vanquish yourself. A small and delicate falls in your hands are hard. It beats gently, calmly in your palm. No. Ah, that's like the alternate way that can end if you don't have the blade. Interesting. Word up.
I think you know.
Destroy. Nice achievement. I don't need answers. Break them in without asking any questions. Long, quiet, vast, blah, 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 blah. Me. That was just all the same. Back. Tower has to lead to a different thing. Yeah, we got like the prisoner. Oh my god, I completely forgot about the stranger. Can we just leave?
The interior of the blade.
Damn, didn't make a save back enough.
You take.
Do I want to
The
do?
door. Her voice. She said. Good. She's so focused.
And there you are.
You step.
Oh, I'm so.
She's.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relation. Oh, have you decided?
You know.
You try this?
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
I feel like I have to go back to the tower again and take the knife. I feel like that's what we have to do. I was like, will this lead us anywhere different?
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, No one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
But I love mistakes. And happy
Turn
accidents.
your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here,
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You'll
No.
be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close
This
the
is a
book.
Burger
You
King
set
now.
this- She said it.
I can be innocent and harmless if I want to be.
You put the print. Where is she? It is. Whose side are you on?
Yeah, we're back to the night. I wish I would have did this stranger, but oh well. God, I don't know. We might do a third one of this. Might have this like locked and loaded after I fucking do the next Bioran thing for RE4. There's still like so much left.
Oh, for the love of.
good. I'm glad you.
You're making. No. You walk up to the chair. They're large and heavy.
I'm guessing you don't have.
Maybe it's so doubtful.
You have any ideas?
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife.
She speaks with all. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd been. You attempt to make your way out of the base. Is someone else? You make your way back to easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You won't.
Oh.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as
Oh
you
no, yeah, we
strike and
can't do
your
the
weapon
tower.
sinks into her
Right,
shoulder.
right.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us.
I should little stab wound. She
It's
was
an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade
Let's
to
see.
strike again,
Let's
she
see.
kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade, slicing wherever you can. Her fists connect with your body again and again, each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
bones.
Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
Slay.
You roll out
Slay,
of her grasp
queen.
and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress. She pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes.
Absolutely wild.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the
You
job.
steel your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not
I
feel
didn't hear
all those
no
ruptured
bell.
organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Huh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
Yes.
do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark, and you die.
This feeling's gonna be different. The adversary. Ooh. Ooh.
You're on a path. You're here to slay.
Proceed.
A warning. She will lie. She will cheat.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all.
It's a
Not that it
stubborn boy.
matters.
Let's go.
It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you don't know that.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
Yeah. Proceed. Well, we didn't get to do the stranger, but we're going to get to do
The
this.
cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Nice.
The blade is your implement.
No blade this time. Right then, fisticuffs it is. Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win.
That's right.
As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind.
Of course, of course.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
It's not that different.
Good. Sounds like the kind of princess.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
But it's funny.
As you descend the final steps,
She's a
the
demon.
form of the princess
Oni.
comes into view.
Whatever.
A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
It's funny.
Oh, it's you again.
Hi.
I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Clearly not. This is the corn route. What do you mean the corn route? I feel like the blade ones were like the corn route.
But no little knife this time, huh?
There's lots of blood, you know?
No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
She's a bloodletter? What? She's a bloodletter than every single fucking, like, fucking devil-ass demon's a fucking thing. I disagree, personally. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Thank you.
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What?
What?
You've already met the princess has already met you, and the two of you killed each other.
That's right.
Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
Honestly, I just pretend you don't exist sometimes. I just know she'll crush your pelvis and rip out your heart. See, she's not gonna crush the pelvis, she's more just gonna do just the ripping out the heart thing.
Maybe. You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you.
Enough!
That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
I guess.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
That sounds like a fucking you problem.
Are you okay?
Having a bit of a breakdown.
Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Again, sounds like a fucking you problem. Shut the fuck up. I'll pull and get crushed pelvis. Else, we'll see what happens. What bothers you? I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't even know the depths of my apathy.
You're joking, right? I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Suffer.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
Shut up. So you do remember me?
No, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life.
It's only 3
So,
minutes.
Why don't we do it again? Or are you scared I'm going to put you down for good this time?
Oh, I love a good fight.
What the fucking Jesus, dude? Is there as you take with the Tommies? Oh, God.
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
Some want that booty.
I think my position on violence in this situation is already more than clear, but you really shouldn't let yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
Hmm.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Oh, I love a good fight.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes. Your hands empty, you charge the princess.
Yeah.
Quit the pessimism, will you?
Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am. I'm just doing my best to keep my expectations grounded. You don't have a weapon.
No, I'm not
supposed
talking
to
about.
have a
Don't question me. Don't worry. I know. I know.
We'll be fine. Just watch.
You lack spirit. The goal is to climb the mountain.
You attack, fists raised, and the two of you fall into combat. Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows return the blows in kind, bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Nice.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Thank you. I'm quite strong.
Hear that? She respects us. We can pull this off.
We can do this.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
But without that knife, you'll never be enough.
That's rude. By the gods, fear the. You know, gee, I was thinking that. I'm just like, oh, you mean like the old blood? And you know, you said the.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack. The wind leaves your lungs, and as you struggle for breath, you can feel something flooding in to fill the space. Hot blood, suffocating you from the inside.
What? You have to want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her movement before she deals the killing blow.
LOL.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Are you serious? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Like hell it is. We're not giving up that easy. Now get up.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Didn't you hear me? You're dead. There's no getting up from that.
I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell.
No, that's not right. You're
Not dead anymore.
Yes. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. You're. The princess takes a step back and
It's like,
looks
holy
down at her
shit.
pulp-covered fists.
I could have sworn I killed you. That's your face splattered on the walls and dripping from my hands.
Oh shit, eh? Wait. No, my face? You're joking, right? You exaggerating. I still have my face. Don't touch your face. Hold on, I have to see what this is. I have to fucking see what this is.
You don't. I don't even know how you're talking to me.
Magic.
You raise your hands and touch the front of your head. She's not wrong.
Am I just like headless, or it's just like, we're just like missing like the front half of my face?
What? What did she do? What are we missing?
The beak, I think.
Who cares if we're missing our face? We can fight just fine without one.
Attack!
The two of you clash once more. It's not as one-sided as I feared, but it's still a far cry from what I'd hoped. Her injuries, though numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely seem to have slowed her down. As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
The pain gives me strength.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep up with me?
A little busted.
She lands another devastating, no, lethal blow. Everything goes dark. Again.
Again.
And you die. Again.
You know what I'm going to say.
I didn't hear no bell.
We're not dead.
Yeah, but we're not dead. Come on, get
Get
up.
up.
We can just keep going. We're bound to wear her down.
Come on. You got this.
Are you sure she can't do what we're doing right now?
Yeah, maybe?
There's only one way to find out.
Get up.
Once more, you
yeah.
push yourself back to your mangled feet.
She usually fights like a world eater or bloodletter. I mean, I guess.
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything?
I don't know. It's funny.
Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Well, mine does now. Thanks. I mean, this is all your handiwork. Get it? Because use your hands.
An uncharacteristic terror seems
She's
to
like,
take her
oh
voice.
god.
Have we ever seen her afraid before?
Her options are fleshed.
No, we haven't.
No, see, the problem is she's not enjoying this. It's like it's getting a little uncomfortable for her. See, if she was like a corn thing, it'd be like, oh, this is great. I just keeps getting up and I keep fighting. That's more us right now. No, we're the bloodletter.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
I'm going to put you out of your misery. I don't like looking at you like this. You're all twitching and wrong.
Now we're the horror.
I'd like to see her try. We're invincible.
Her fist flies towards where your face used to be, your twisted body incapable of moving out of the way. And then you see nothing. Everything goes dark and we die? Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say?
Her forehead ridge just forms a crown.
Yeah, I quit.
Damn it! Why you're falling on, then go the distance. I didn't hear no bell.
You're on a path.
Oh, fucking shit. Oh, no.
All right, change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Now, why would we ever do that? Because she absolutely destroyed us?
Well.
She sure did, but what a great way to go.
Welcome to the flesh dimension, I guess.
We lost our face. Yes, it was hilarious.
It was funny.
It was horrifying.
Eh.
Does it matter? We lost. Oh, why so glum, Rage Boy? I thought you were brave. I thought you were proud. Was all that bravado just hot air?
Look, it was just... The fight was better the first time, and the first time we had a weapon.
Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here.
Yes.
Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already, but this is a very different path than the last one.
A bit.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
Fleshy.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
I guess. Being pulled in 100 different directions. You better be listen to me when the time comes to make a choice. Good point no return. What happens next? Seems like our answers are at the cabin. Might as well see this through.
100? Where are you getting that number? We're talking 4, maybe 5 directions tops. At least for now. I'm sure I can come up with more if you give me enough time.
I'm
I
sure.
don't think you have much to worry about. You're still the one in charge here, and I don't think that's ever going to change.
That's right. Point no return. You mentioned then what happens.
then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I supposed to know? The end means finality. It's not like I can just peek on over to the other side and tell you what it's like there, if there even is a there. Isn't it your job to know things? Maybe we need a better narrator who can actually answer our questions. It's my job to guide you through your task and to state the facts of what's happening. That hardly requires omniscience. And besides, I'm the best you're going to get, because I'm the only one here who can do my job.
Turn around, leave. Might as well see this through. A
Good.
flesh dimension.
All on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Kill.
That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. Don't be so hard on yourself. We all wind up in creative ruts now and then. I'm sure if you put your mind to it, you could think of something worth telling us.
Anyway, fuck all y'all.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of nice. Makes the room feel alive, doesn't it?
Oh, you're so fucking funny.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We'll need it if we want to do things right. I say we leave it to rust.
I'm kind of feeling that.
Let's not make the same mistake twice. We could have won if we had it last time. Take it.
Not dodge the mirror. It's gonna be gross. Oh yeah, you're gonna be disgusting. Approach.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you.
Mirror.
All we see is a damn mirror. It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean? Wipe what clean? The door? The mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it.
Yeah.
But it has to be real. It's right there. Does it matter if it's actually real or not? Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
I love getting violent.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Yimmy.
Smash.
Bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
The twist is we're still gross and she's normal and horrified. That would be funny.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive
But our hand
violence.
is clearly
The
fucking
metallic
normal.
scent of fresh blood,
Unless it's like
twisting with
hallucination shit
nauseating
going on.
embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Get the flamer. The heavy flamer.
You know, honestly, I agree.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin?
Yes.
Or have you finally decided to try and kill me properly?
I got a fucking punch.
I think you'll find it won't be so simple. I've changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist, it woke something in me. A fight is a song, but there was no music in our conflict. There was no beauty in what we did to each other, and now there's no beauty in me. Come down and see what you've done.
Okay.
Do you hear that? Well, sounds like we got to her last time. Let's keep pushing, see what else we can make happen.
Yes. Continue.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone. The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed.
Shit. Muscles flayed in bed, weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Probably something horrible.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Grody. For a previous incarnation, yeah, I fucking bet.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Well, let me see it.
She wants us to be afraid.
If you're coming right now, let me see it.
She can make us suffer. Don't give her the satisfaction. That's right, no fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's
Fucking
done
suplex.
the work for us. We don't even have a weapon.
That's funny.
It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Hell yeah. Over until I say it's over, I'm taking you out. Round 3.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Hurt me more, Snake.
Your heart free of fear, charged towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory.
Blood for the blood god.
With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh, shit, eh?
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Yeah, this isn't very corn, though. That's cheating.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality. Pah, who needs stuff anyway? Look at us. We might be all over the place, but we're fine.
I don't think this is fine.
That's the first thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the count yet.
Are you sure?
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no challenge to using it? This is a numb existence.
I probably can't feel anything anymore, so I mean... It was too one-sided last time, so punish. You ripped your own skin off. You want a challenge? How about you play fair? Ignore her and push forward.
Though the ribbons of your unraveled body struggle to coordinate, you manage to put one foot forward.
Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Let's see how long it takes to crush it.
Or like 2 seconds.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckles tighten, even more of you becomes undone. Your skin is flayed, your fatty tissue torn from your muscles.
Brody.
What are you? You're clearly not your skin.
My soul.
Why would we ever be just our skin? We lost so much of it last time. We're obviously more than that.
Yes.
Who cares? I don't like not having skin. It hurts.
The pain makes us stronger.
The pain doesn't matter. Just keep walking. She can't stop us if we don't let her.
I didn't hear no goddamn bell. Not sure we got to take another step.
Still you push on, placing one disaster of a foot in front of the other.
Perhaps muscle is where you dwell.
Oh boy, it's time to be spooky.
She smiles, and again her will tears at you. Muscle untethers from bone.
Spooky, scary
We
skeleton.
need that. We can't do anything if we don't have muscle.
You're not believing hard enough.
Okay, Mr. Anatomy, I hear you. But have you considered how neat it would be if we still kept walking towards her without it?
Wouldn't it be funny?
Yes, yes, do it. Show her how tough we really are.
How tough are you? Mr. Anatomy has a point. How can we move without muscle? Fucking don't have any muscle. Take another step.
You shamble
I'm
on,
just
a mass of
bones.
organs suspended in bone, all held together by the thinnest strands of connective tissue.
I really thought that losing your muscle would be the end of you. This is exciting. We're in uncharted depths. I can't wait to see how much more of you I can take before you finally stop moving.
How many more layers? What is there? I feel like the only thing left is the bones.
The less that remains of your body, the more fiercely your spirit struggles against that of the princess. But her power is immense. As your organs slip from between your ribs, she takes another step back. Only now, there is nowhere left for her to go.
Aha!
She's within your reach, if only you have the determination to reach her.
You're goddamn right, I'm determined.
Of course we have determination. We made it this far, didn't we?
Yes!
What does this make us? How can we lose so many vital parts of who we are and still be here?
Just sheer force of will,
The
determination.
exact same way we lost every
To
piece
kill.
of ourselves twice before. Have you forgotten that we've literally died? Twice.
Yes.
Come on. One more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of.
Hurt me more, Snake. This is too much. This isn't going to work. Wouldn't it be better to start over and try again? Reach for her heart.
Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart. The closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow. And the marrow melts, exposing nerves. And the nerves are stripped of organs. Until what? I think he gave up on us.
Figures. He always seemed weak to me.
But your organs litter the floor fills you with determination. You're goddamn right
In
it
the
does.
end, You're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
Oh.
But we're still here, aren't we?
Which means we aren't finished.
That's fucking right!
What are we supposed to do? Hit her with nothing?
Hit her with just force of will. Completely.
Yes.
Yeah. Slay the princess. Something or nothing bursts forward from the place that is you. Threads in the shape of the pristine blade. They pierce her heart. I didn't take the blade though.
Huh. I felt that.
Yeah. Your body, dumbass.
We actually did it.
Wow, that's crazy.
We actually won.
We got a wee. Yeah, we got a wee.
I always...
It's cold.
Come on. We actually won. We actually did it. I always knew we had it us, but what are we gonna do with ourselves now? For sheer force of will. Sheer fucking force of will. Triumph over a scorned adversary. I get it. You not get a chance to watch her die, nor will you effort. It's time for you to leave.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns.
And there's that... This doesn't... Yeah, don't...
Screw the mirror.
Nothing at all, nothing at all.
I think you...
Blah, blah, blah. Trash! Alright. Bring the fury to her, a withered heart. Now found persevered, there's nothing for you to find. Whee! Sorry. I don't know what we're gonna do now.
I can finally see you.
Ah.
And you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment.
I've missed you too. There was an endless cascade of smiles and responds, and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player.
I know we did the I don't know, do you want to go back to like the cabin before, or do we want to do like slaying her or whatever? Although no, okay, no. I do want to see like all the other vessels and stuff. Any stories we left unfinished? Can we really just leave? Saying all this. The Herb Princess, the template farm, which all others are wrought. Yes, indeed. Yes! Good, I can do that.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones.
My
When it
bones!
is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
Not my body, but I feel my body suffer. I'm not. But perhaps there are others who fear death. I don't know. What am I if I'm not a body? I feel my body suffer.
Do you suffer now? Let go of what you think yourself to be and exist.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck. Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
That would be torture.
It would. Our purpose is to be and to experience, and their purpose is the same. To be permanent is to cease. To be paused is to be trapped. You are nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark.
So small.
When I proclaimed
She's over
my
there.
godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation.
Yes.
Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
I miss when that was you. Big lady.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
I mean, yeah.
A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew
Maybe have like little like
and
ears.
I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Pardon me, I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. Maybe I should have. Miss was like to be together.
All things are connected through me and through you. To harm me is to harm yourself, is to harm everything. The truth of that moment remains our truth. A shiver passes through as unseen fingers dance across your skin. You remember the violence you inflicted on them, and yet they don't return it. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours.
And my whole body, I guess.
You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
Red Dead would. Redemption, there can be no sin. If I had known what you were, I would have never freed you. I would sacrifice everything to free you again.
And yet there is nothing left for you to sacrifice, so long as you accept me with open arms.
As for you obey, you begin to shake your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. What I offer you is not perspective.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it.
Try. The answer just has to be. Yeah, but this won't kill you, but it won't let you free.
There is no something else. This, what we are, is everything.
Whatever you're trying to do right now.
I can do this alone.
I don't think you can. She's too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all of that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick.
I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
What the fuck?
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not.
You'd be surprised.
The stairs. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me?
I just like holding it.
You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
I'm probably gonna end up doing both of these. Probably.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is.
It is what it is.
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out.
It's probably cringe.
Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Ah. I think the prince is gone. All I have left of her is a small melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. Your action brought you the princess into being was rough and jagged, and left each of you with a piece of the other. By destroying her once for all, you also destroyed a part of yourself. But that world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
Gone. And I don't think she's coming.
Well, that's sad. No. She's not a small part of her is with us.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't
Just don't
matter. We
think
don't need
about
to
it.
linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Again, I'm probably gonna go back and do both. And talk to her. Because when you take the knife, she's like different. Leave the basement behind. And the stairs. Leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
Yeah, it's long quiet. It's an empty canvas. But there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor, the world free from death. Oh, man. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation your limbs once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to an infinite plane, to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back your strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Yep. Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. A sun! I think. The shattering you are free before you lies an endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, and forged by your will by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it
Ah!
through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
Yeah, I guess.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
I get it, because birds.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We can do that.
I knew an unending dawn. Slay the princess. Wacky, wacky, wacky. Like 36 hidden achievements, and there's still like all the ones. Oh man, there's a lot to this. There's a lot to this. You know? A lot. Going the distance. Oh, the going distance achievement, the one where I just like fucking just power through it and shit. Like 1.7% of players have gotten this achievement. Ow. I feel like this is a game we're going to eventually just 100%. I don't know if we do it like all on stream, but like God, I'm like still interested. I'm still interested. Seeing all the things we haven't seen. Gotta get the ghost lady, get her thing. Coldly rational. Execute the prisoner. Suspicious character in the basement. Spirit and destroy it. Only way you can. Free someone who doesn't want to be freed. Just looking at all the achievements. Share a thorny prison. Successfully flee from a creature in its den. So, thank you very much for playing. Such gratitude. Track for a bit of space to you. Sir?
You're pretty good.
Thank you. There we go. Going on Discord. Probably. Got a little bit of. Sit with her. Is this the same? I'm sorry. Die. What happens there?
Well, I don't want to be at the end of that knife, so how about we figure something out?
How many routes left? Oh, you know what? Actually, let me go back. Let me see. The Fury. Okay, yeah, there's so much more to this one. Oh my god, there's so much more. The Adversary. Yeah, there's like more. There's looking at the achievements look like this way. We just let her beat us. And we just stand there. There's obviously something if we kill her when she's like in the tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus this one, we just didn't explore this because we just left again. Yeah, so we got Prisoner, we got Fury, Adversary, Tower, and Spectre. Those were our 5 this time. So we did like, I mean, I guess like one of them was this. We just got more of this. Which, I mean, this is all like completed now. What's up with that? If I did like another stream of this, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we do like 3 more. Want to do everything? I know. We have to go back to like the Beast, and like kill her there probably, or let her out. Like one thing we could do. There's also some stuff to do with like the witch. There's obviously more to do here. I know there's fucking way more with the damsel, with the loved one. That one's that must go into something. That must go into this. If you like kill her when she's in the damsel one. Obviously we have to kill her in the ghost form. We killed her in this one. We gotta do the like getting her out. That one. Like, there's just so much to do. This one, I guess, doesn't have that much. We just have to like kill her, I guess. If we get the Wraith, just kill her. We almost actually got all of the razors, missing like a couple of those. Yeah, like any like specific like little like images like here and there, I'd probably just do that like off stream. I just kind of want to get like all like the main content. And I think I've also like looked like a little bit, and I think there's like a new like true ending or something in the pristine cut or something. So definitely that'd be like the last thing we do, unless I just stumble in it, which I don't know. Come back. That witch cannot die. Coldly ration execute the prisoner. Playing it safe. Leave suspicious character in the basement. Take on a spirit and destroy it the only way you can. Yeah. So you take the fight to a creature in its den. Yeah, so we have to kill the beast. I'm gonna velocity fall for the rest of your life. Depression, you don't know what you're doing, except it's become nothing once again. Slay the princess and make some enemies along the way. Oh. Okay, I think like the there's like achievements like with like a crown on it. That must be the different endings. What once was, then was to share a quiet moment after really getting to know each other. No exit. Remain stuck between the walls of a pattern in a stealing cage. Receive grace from a divine being. I was doing something with her, not going to the cabin thing. You don't have to keep picking the same option. You know that, right? Allegory of the cage. The walls of your cage were always your own creation. Riddle of steel. Twist a pattern in a steely cage. Wait. Fail to disarm a harsh companion. Exert your will at the edge of a steely cage, even if it hurts you. Shoot her in language. Wait with her in the dark den. Worst things. Song. The global? Was it? Gentle heart, bring the damsel to her. Okay, no. Bring the stranger to. Okay, okay. Maybe all the hidden ones just like bring the certain thing to her. Talking heads, free the prisoner. I'm just looking at the hidden ones. Bring the prisoner's head to her. Eat. A wise heart, bring the moment of clarity to her. Bring the eye of the needle to her. Okay, bring the name. Okay. So all of like the 36 hidden achievements is all the different versions of her we can bring to her. So really want to be looking at just all the not hidden achievements I need to like look at, because all it's just like the different variations we can just bring to her. But yeah. So yeah. Have a good one. This makes me feel. Yeah, you know what? We're probably just gonna end here, honestly, because like we're gonna be going through this a couple of times, so you know. So we did like the one where you actually like killed her, whatever the fuck. So that's neat. Though I guess there's probably things that happen here, right? Especially if we say like in this thing, find your freedom as gods forever. The end is never the end is never the end. Oh, that's a reference. Go back to where it all. Well, that's. Yeah, that's a fucking Stanley Parable reference right there. Which, you know, this game obviously probably takes a little bit of inspiration from it, I would imagine. A bit of a contrarian, weren't you? I wonder if I can get different voices with you at the. Turn to your strange beginning and slay her once and for all. Defeat her without any outside help, then offer her grace. There's like definitely some things you have to do. You have to like figure out. Destroy without any outside help. Without any outside help. Destroy without any outside help. Interesting. How very interesting. How very fucking interesting. There is so much of them. There's so much of that one. There's like all those different paths you go down. That's probably what that is. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying Slay the Princess, because this we'll definitely be coming back to this every so often when I need a fucking breather. I know it's nice and chill, right? We can kind of just like sit here, you know, just enjoy the story and all that good stuff. Yeah, very much enjoy Slay the Princess. It's a good time. I like going through it. Again, like probably like my main objective just kind of just see all the different things and get like the true ending, whatever the fuck it is. I don't need a world for a happy ending. See, it's probably this, because I can't even click on that one. Or no, I can't even. Okay, no, I can't click on this. I feel like it has to be this one or something. I don't know. I did finish like this whole row, so we'll have to figure out what to do next. God, we almost got all of, like, the thorn done. Just, like, 3, which I imagine is just, like, killing her, I imagine. Strike at the thorny rose's heart. A prison of her... Sure, a thorny prison of your own making. She is going to swallow it out of spite, isn't she? It's all very cool, though. Yeah, like this guy has, like, a different thing at the end here. It's like the wild's all done, so I don't ever have to come back to that. But the beast is so much too. Oh my god, it's so much. There's so much stuff to do. But I am very excited to fucking see more. Yeah, I think probably next time on Wednesday we'll probably return to our Biorand. Just was looking at the Princess Wiki. This bit of tree popped up. One of the instructions given for the voice Hector Tower. God damn it! God damn it! Knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Well, anyway, enjoy this image man for the day. But yes, okay, so that's gonna be it for the stream today. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back probably next week. Wednesday, I will be back. Because going away to convention tomorrow. I will be gone. I'll be gone far away. You will not be able to see me. So, you know. I'll be having VODs go up in the main channel. I got another clip coming up on the clip channel. And stuff. Again, it's just more, it's just more, After Dark special stuff. So you already understand, it's whatever. It's not shorter content, right? It's just shorter stuff. I need to, like, get, like, I feel like I need to clip something, like, from this, but I don't know what. Like, go back and look. But, you know, I don't know, maybe I could just, like, clip, like, a bunch of things, make it into, like, a little, like, a highlight reel kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I could probably, like, clip, like, the, our first go through it, right? And, like, do, like, the fucking corn berserker, like, blood for the blood god, skull, you know. All that shit. Yeah. This will be our nice therapy session. If I feel like the Biorand run is, hurting my fucking soul, which it will. So yeah, then probably after we're done the Biorand thing, and then this, probably, Infinite Wealth. Yakuza Infinite Wealth. It's coming. It is coming soon. I better start it, like, soon, because, you know, that game's gonna take a fucking while to get through. It's gonna take a fucking minute. Alright, it's gonna fucking take a minute. Big old Yakuza, our big old Yakuza adventures return. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, you guys, go fucking have yourselves a good fucking rest of your day, and we'll see you guys, next week on Wednesday. Because I'll probably be streaming Wednesday. Wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? Anyway, you guys go have yourself a good fucking rest of the day. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Ooh.